Okay, we are back. Hello there and welcome back to my channel. This week we're going to be continuing with my t-shirt collection video. If you've not already seen part 1, please check out the link above. I don't remember which side, but check the link above and you can watch that first. If you've already seen part 1, stay tuned. Without further ado, it is now time for part 2. Right, I have a couple of, in fact I've got 2 here, I'll show them both at the same time. So the first one of these next two t-shirts is from a company called Genki Gear. They're based, I think, in the Northwest. They do lots of conventions. You may have heard of them already. I'd be surprised if you haven't if you're into your geeky stuff. They go to all the manga conventions, all the comic conventions, and they have an amazing store full of t-shirts. So the first t-shirt of theirs that I own is this Yeti Lost in a Snowstorm. I absolutely love this. I'm big fan of Yetis. I know that sounds a bit weird, but I really love Yetis. I think they're amazing. This is definitely one of my favourite t-shirts. So yeah, he's saying, "I've been lost for days, is anyone there?" Poor Yeti, he looks very disturbed. And the second Genki Gear t-shirt I have, which I think I got in their sale, is this amazing Weasels Ahoy t-shirt, which I thought was very amusing. Couldn't resist. Who doesn't like a weasel? But yes, I will link to Genki Gear in the description below. This one I got in a comic shop and it is a bit obscure, but it has 2 pop culture references. The first one is from a comic called Invincible from Image Comics, and there is a comic within a comic in that called Science Dog, and this is the logo, which I thought was kind of cool. Also, if you like The Walking Dead, you may actually recognise this from season 1 of the TV show, because the character Carl, which is the main character's son, wears a t-shirt with this logo in it. The reason being is that the writer of the comic Walking Dead also wrote Invincible, so it was a little nod to his own comic inside there, which I thought was really cool. So Invincible, Science Dog, Walking Dead, it's all intermingled. Okay, the next t-shirt, I have no idea where I got this from, but it is the tiniest t-shirt I think that I own, and you guessed it, I don't fit in this either, but it is so cute. It's got a bit of a manga vibe to it, but it's 3 cats having a bit of a party there, and like I said, I do like cats, so that'll be the reason. I do love the colours of this t-shirt as well. It's like a baseball sort of style with the different coloured sleeves there. This really suited me when I had sort of dark red hair with pink streaks in it. Kind of looked like I was meant to wear that with that hair. The next t-shirt I would like to show you is one that you might not know what the hell it is, but I am a big fan of westerns. I really like The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, and I saw this t-shirt design and I could not resist it. This is Lee Van Cleef in a t-shirt. If you're into your westerns and you know who Lee Van Cleef is, thumbs up to you, because you know, this guy is a legend. If you don't know who he is, then you won't understand what's going on. Like most of my t-shirts, I imagine. But yes, Lee Van Cleef on a t-shirt. Unfortunately, it did shrink in the wash. I can still wear it, but it's a bit more cropped than I would like. So another reason to buy mum jeans, because you can wear crop tops much more easily with a mum jean. Okay, this next one I got in a Loot Crate box, which is, it's like a mystery box. You open it, you don't know what's going to be in it, but it's more like for geeky type stuff. This one's quite old now, but as you can see from the thing there, it tells you Loot Crate is the name of the company, which I will link in the description below as well. Anyway, this one is a cat skull. I mean, like I said, I didn't know what I was getting before I got it, but if you look close, you can see pussycats in the skull design, which is adorable and gothy. So if you like those things, you're gonna like this t-shirt. This is one of my more recently bought t-shirts. I saw this design, it made me laugh, so I had to get it. But this is taken from the movie Jaws. If you've seen the film or you're aware of the film, you know there's a famous line in it where Chief Brody says, "I think we're going to need a bigger boat." The shark disagrees in this. How can you not think that's funny? I laughed my little tits off. No, my big tits off. I just laughed. One of my favourite little designs there. Personally, I think the size of your boat is just fine. I imagine he says it in a kind of a gentleman kind of voice as well. But I do like the way he's kind of like, at the same time. I'm using sharks. My bad, baby. The next t-shirt, I think this was from T Fury, although it doesn't say, so maybe it was QWERTEE as well. But this one is from the TV show The IT Crowd. British show, very funny. I think you can see it in the States as well, but I know a lot of Americans don't seem to like it very much for some reason. But it's based on Super Nintendo games. I think it's Super Nintendo, but anyways, it's a retro Nintendo game. Covers looked very similar to this. So you got Random Industries there in the little Nintendo bit. The opening credits has all the 3 main characters in pixels, so that kind of lends itself well to this design. I've worn this one to death, so it's a little bit overused, but I do really, really like that t-shirt still. The next one is definitely from QWERTEE. This one is a Overwatch related one, and I have 2 of these. I have one with the character Reinhardt, which I wore in a previous video, I believe. And this is the other one. This is the Diva t-shirt, and it's got a similar style. I love this t-shirt very much. She's a great character to play anyway. But yeah, this t-shirt just rocks my world. It rocks me world. Don't know why I went old Scouse there. This is one of my faves. Diva. This one I got from a comic shop. It's from the comic Saga by Brian K. Vaughan and Fiona Staples. If you have not read or seen Saga, then you need to go out and do something about that. I will just link a picture of the front cover here, and I will put a link in the description below to it on Amazon if you want to check that out. I don't read many comics anymore. I used to read a lot of comics when I was younger. I don't read hardly anything now, but Saga I will read because it's amazing. I kind of think of it as being like imagine Star Wars meets Game of Thrones. It's got that kind of clash of styles about it, where, you know, there's lots of characters all doing different things, and then eventually they will come together and something will happen. But the Star Wars aspect of it is because it's in space. But anyway, this is one of the cool characters from it. It is Lying Cat, and you may have seen other people wearing this t-shirt because it is amazing. Artwork by Fiona Staples, and he does say lying on there because, you know, he can tell when you're lying. Anyway, he's awesome. It's a cat and he's blue. What do you want? This next one is a very old t-shirt of mine. I got it many years ago. It's based on the online Joss Whedon Dr. Horrible sing-along blog. You may or may not have heard of this, but the unseen villain of the piece is called Bad Horse, and he is actually a horse. So here is the logo. The hammers are meant to represent Nathan Fillion's character, who's meant to be like a hero, but he's just an arsehole. So Bad Horse there, a thoroughbred of sin, known for his iron hooves and death whinny. So yeah, he's a badass basically. So anyway, I thought that was amusing and I had to have that. So that's one of my faves. The last 2 are very similar. Again, gaming t-shirts. I used to play World of Warcraft a lot back in the day, so when I saw these 2 t-shirts I had to have them. These are official Blizzard t-shirts, by the way, which is the name of the company that does World of Warcraft. But again, if you don't play it, this joke may fall flat with you, but if you know the game, then you'll probably like this. So this is my green linen t-shirt, which is not very high in the armour, and clearly I'm above a level 5, otherwise I wouldn't be able to wear it. I thought that was very funny anyway, and I think you can get a purple one that's the Epic t-shirt. And the final t-shirt, again, another World of Warcraft one. This is when you go to an area, well, you used to go to an area with higher level characters and you used to see this level question mark humanoid. So you're like, oh, I better not go near them because I will get my ass kicked. And then you'll spend the next 20 minutes trying to find your corpse. If you don't play World of Warcraft, that will make no sense to you, but I swear it does. Again, I thought that was rather amusing. Again, had to own it. Okay, so I think I have shown you all of the t-shirts I'm going to show you. That was quite a lot. I think that was at least, I don't know, 20 or more. I hope you enjoyed looking through my t-shirt collection there. I might do another one of these with my partner's t-shirts because he has some amazing ones. If you enjoyed this video, let me know below, and I can do another one, but it won't be my t-shirts this time, it will be my partner's. He's not my husband. That bloke I live with, I can show you his t-shirts, and that might make a good video as well. So let me know if you're interested in seeing that, and I will make it happen. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button below for more content from me. You can also hit that notification bell to be notified every time I post a new video. While I have you here, and I'm having to film this intro and outro at a separate time than the actual video was shot because it is now in 2 parts, which it wasn't initially meant to be, I thought I would take this opportunity to let you know of a second channel that I am now a part of called ScreenPlayers, where an edited version of our weekly podcast goes up every Sunday. Or if you prefer to join us live on our Twitch channel, you can find us there again at ScreenPlayers. We are live every Tuesday from 6 PM British Standard Time. Hope to see you there. Okay guys, thanks for joining me again this week. I will see you again next Sunday for a new video. Thanks again for watching. Take care.